Hey guys, I'm going to do this quick review of this this small smart PoE switch I got. So here in the garage, I've got a old Unify 60 watt. You can see that everything is running on just 100 megabit out here. So my uplink going back to my network is obviously green, so it's gigabit, but everything else out here is running off of just 100 megs. No big deal, not really kind of pulling a lot of bandwidth because this is running off this first port right here. This purple wire is running to my attic, which has my over-the-air antenna and a Tableau, so that's only running 100 megs, and these other two are two PoE cameras, so Unify Protect G3 flexes. There's one right here, and there's one on the front of the house looking down at the driveway. So I wanted to put this switch, you know, it's a nice switch, but I don't need a fancy switch out here in the garage. And some of you may say it's not fancy, it's old, it's a first gen PoE switch, but I need to take this inside. I want to put this in my office just so I have the ability to throw a PoE device on it if I'd like, and move my 24 port down in the basement. So I'm going to take this inside. I found this one. This is only $30 on Amazon. I guess this is Cqenpr. It looks Russian. There's no management interface that I've seen on it. However, which is really cool that these have, they're auto sensing AF and AT PoE. So you've got 3 of these that will run at, up to 1 gig, right? And then the 4th one will run at a high power. So, you have your AFATs right here, and then you have your BT PoE on this slot 4. Now, you've got 2 different uplinks. You can use a regular RJ45 1 gig uplink, or you can do the SFP. So we can do a 1 gig SFP uplink if you want to run either fiber or SFP to RJ45, if you want to use a transceiver right there. I will do that probably in a future video. I would like to see if I could do a 2 gig aggregate. I don't need it, right? But just a proof of concept. I want to see if I can do a 2 gig aggregate, or if both of these are linked together. I don't know. I haven't taken this apart. I haven't looked at what the schematics and how it's wired and soldered onto the board. But yeah, this is a really, really cheap switch. Has all 3 IEEE 802 technologies on it. AFAT for the first 3, BT for the second, for the 4th one, which is also your high-powered one. So these are only PoE cameras. These are not PoE Plus cameras. So this should be good. So it should auto sense whether it needs PoE or not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this in. I'm going to switch out these 2 devices, and we're going to bring it up online. So I got 2 of them plugged in, which is really cool. I'm going to wait for this one to come back up. This is pretty cool. So this was my what was this? This was the Tableau up in the garage, or up in the attic, right? Immediately comes up as the data, right? I don't think these are telling me which one is high speed, low speed, whatnot. So this immediately comes up with data, right? You see the left one, which is the PoE light, is off. Let me show you this, right? Got this little camera right here. I'm gonna plug this in and watch how it immediately senses the, let me see if I can do this with one hand. Immediately senses the PoE device and goes PoE before it fully connects. So let's see if I can do this. Immediately goes orange, so it says, oh, PoE device, and look, it's lit up. Just give it a second. The reason why I have this out here is this feels to me more of like an industrial switch. It's fanless in design. Oh, there it goes. Lights on. We got our blinking light. We should go static blue here in a second. I don't know if I kept these LEDs on or not. But there we are. It's plug and play. Literally plug and play. So I'm going to move this. This is just temporary here in the garage because I I had a camera up here, which I'm going to put that one back up there. That was just a regular PoE Amcrest camera, so that one's going to go back up there and look in the garage. Green or blue, we're good. Got our data link lights going on, so pretty quick and easy installation. I got a blue light, so I know it's up, it's online, it's good. I believe this is a 60 watt, so it comes in this little box right here. Not much in this box. Look at the documentation real quick. They've got a few different ones here. Looks like they have an 8-port. I've got the one on the top. Looks like they have a 16 or 24 and 48 port switch. Let's look at the back right here. Power is going to be orange. Data is going to be, shows blue, but probably the green light. Show it's using a high-powered BT to go in here. Oh, okay, so you can actually uplink from that one too. It looks like, I don't know, but it does look like you can uplink over that BT as well. So from what I gather, there's no management interface. Here's the data for it. So this is the INP6G TAC S. So here's some of the specs on it. Maximum bandwidth of 12 gigs, which is more than enough. Kind of going slow here so y'all can read this. Yeah. So in the box, you get the switch. You get the power cable. Get this little piece of document right here. Comes in a static sleeve. Very basic box, nothing really on it. There's information on the side of it. Yeah, it says made in China, so I don't know how you say this name. Manufactured for the Social Security. It's awesome. Okay, whatever. Pretty inconspicuous box. So there you go. How many of you guys have this switch? Have you looked for the switch? Are you interested in it? It is a plug and play. There's no management interface. I will run like an MAP scan just to see if it actually pops up with some kind of device ID, or I should have saw on my phone already when I plugged it in if it popped up on my network as a new device. So right now I believe it's just a dummy switch and plug and play. So I've got both PoE and non-PoE devices on it. You can see there's no power going to my tableau upstairs, so it's not burning it up, which is great. That's where I really wanted, because some of these devices you need to actually flip a switch, or they're PoE all the time. Some of these cheap switches will be like PoE all the time, and they just won't kick off the power. And if you plug something non-powered into it, it could essentially fry that port. On the side of it, it does look like there could be some mounting ears if you wanted to put these side by side, or get those little extensions to put into a 1U. It is a 1U size thickness, so you could rack mount these if you needed to. Only bad part is power cords on the front, not the back, not the side. So, but you also could mount it like that on the wall if you wanted to. Get some ears and mount it 45 degrees. I may do that actually. I may actually mount it on the wall here sideways, ports facing that way, kind of like this on the wall. But yep, just needed a cheap dummy switch for the garage, just for these couple devices, and to add my other camera back up there so I can replace this one. I need that one to go probably in the back of the house or something like that. But there we go, guys. Tell me what you think. If you have any questions, you want me to try something, let me know. Have a good day.